For too many people, the company performance review cycle feels like a black box. You do your self assessment, your manager writes their piece, some calibration happens between closed doors, and eventually a rating or maybe a raise or promotion decision appear. Sometimes the outcome feels aligned. Sometimes it feels wildly disconnected from the year you actually lived. If you rely entirely on that process to steer your career, you are giving up a lot of agency. Running your own annual review doesn't mean ignoring the company's system. It means creating a parallel, more accurate version for yourself and using it to guide conversations and decisions. First, build your own evidence file. Start by documenting your year in a way that would make sense to someone 2 levels above you who barely knows what you do. You want to capture the major initiatives, projects, or responsibilities you owned or significantly drove. Capture the outcomes of those efforts: revenue influenced, cost savings, efficiency gains, risk mitigated, customer metrics improved, quality increased. Where you stepped outside your formal job description is something else to capture. Did you mentor? Did you lead cross-functional efforts? Did you fill leadership gaps? Did you drive the culture in material ways? Format all of this simply: project or area, your role, the business outcome, and who cared about that outcome. This doesn't need to be a glossy slide deck. In fact, it shouldn't be. It should be clear and concise. The second step is assessing how you operated relative to the next level. Promotions and big opportunities are often about whether you're already acting like the person they want in the elevated role. So, what you need to ask yourself is, in what ways did I think, communicate, or lead at the next level this year? Where did I stay squarely in my current level lane? What informal or formal feedback did I get that points to strengths and or gaps? Be honest. Don't brag, but don't minimize. High performers chronically understate how much they're already doing that's above level. Don't fall into that trap. The next step is deciding what you actually want next. Before you talk to your manager, get clear with yourself. Do I want to push for a promotion in the next year? Do I want more scope or different kinds of work at the same level? Do I not care about title, but feel that my compensation should catch up to the role I'm already playing based on the market? Do I want to use this year to position myself for a move elsewhere? Maybe. You might not get everything you want right away, but fuzziness on your side makes it almost impossible to advocate effectively. Step 4 is translating your review into a narrative. Now you're going to synthesize your evidence and your goals into a story that is easy for your manager and their peers to digest. The story might sound something like, over the past year, I led X, Y, and Z, which delivered A, B, and C outcomes. In doing that, I've been operating in ways that align with how we describe insert next level or expanded scope, particularly around setting direction or influencing stakeholders or owning cross-functional results. That's kind of your template. Then, looking ahead, I'd like to talk about whatever it is that you want and what a realistic path and timeline would look like for getting there. This way, you're not just saying, I worked hard. You are connecting your work to business value and to next level expectations. Step 5 is using your self-review to upgrade the conversation with your manager. When you sit down for your formal review, don't simply react to whatever rating or comments you're being handed. Instead, you might say, I appreciate you walking me through the formal review. I also took time to do my own reflection. Could we spend a few minutes on the outcomes I'm most proud of and how they line up with what you're seeing? Then share highlights, not the entire document. Invite their view by asking, does this match how you see my impact? Are there areas you would emphasize differently? From there, transition to what you want next. Based on this, I would like to explore that in the next time frame. What would need to be true for you, manager, to feel confident advocating for that? You're turning a one-way evaluation into a two-way planning conversation by approaching it this way. Step 6 is being ready to respond to not now, or not yet, or not this year. Instead of taking that as a full stop, treat it as a data point. Get curious. Ask, is the constraint primarily budget or headcount, or is there more you would need to see from me? Or if we can't do the title or comp change right now, are there ways to start shifting my scope or visibility so I'm better positioned when things do open up? Now, that might require a little more work on your part, so be open to that. What would you want me to have accomplished or demonstrated by mid-year for us to revisit this is something else you want to know. Then document that and follow up. Use your own review to track whether there are things that you've done that you agreed would matter. Running your own annual review doesn't guarantee a particular outcome, but it changes your posture from passive recipient of whatever the system is spitting out to you to active shaper of your own career narrative. So you stop waiting to be discovered and start making it far easier for the people around you to see and act on the value you are already bringing.